Hello, welcome back. Hey, guess what? The air quality is poor today. What a surprise. Last time I built an LED controller, I think. Yeah, that's right. That was down here. Cool dad. Didn't do so great for our company, but I did it. It worked. Device 2827. From Poseidon 779. Outreach at control.poseidon. Poseidon 779. A decentralized autonomous corporation has determined that thorium mining operations can be optimized by as much as 2.7% by creating a device with certain specifications. The specifications are included in this communique. Please create 50 of these devices and ship to 101 Sibadyahu Road, Shayibak, Urumqi, Xinjiang, China. Making me say a lot of things. 830054. Payment will be forwarded upon verification of completed work. What is this? A decentralized autonomous corporation is a company run without human involvement. It has money and investors, but it makes decisions for itself on what to do with that money using information from multiple lower-level monitoring and analysis programs. Some of my classmates were studying them when I was at Princeton, but lately the hype died down somewhat. I guess there are still some operating now, maybe even doing well. Why don't we do the job for it and see what happens? Lately woo. I made a copy of the specifications it sent. It is on your desk. Yeah. So this is only like 6 years into the future, but this is, I don't know, I guess I'm going to treat this as a timeline split. This is like alternate, mostly present. Like alternate timeline, things advanced a little faster than they did in the current actual timeline. I mean, this game's a few years old, but like even when this was made, 2026 wasn't that far in the future. Okay, anyway, X and Y are simple inputs connected to an unknown device, presumably some type of position sensor. Power is a simple input connected to an unknown device, presumably some type of motor or high power switch. Map the XY coordinate to corresponding power value as specified in Poseidon 779's geometric specifications, which can be found in the supplemental data section of the manual. Okay. Supplemental data. You're going to be down here. Yeah, Poseidon 779, thorium mining unit, actuator control subsystem, geometric specifications. Oh boy, okay. Danger flux point. This is a geometric visualization of a state space. The 2827 actuator control must take a value as shown in specifications dependent on inputs as described. Understand. The zero value area in the middle is required so that the actuator avoids the flux point. Okay, danger. Act. Create a device that maps given coordinates to the corresponding power value as specified in this geometric visualization. Okay. Got it. Alright, so I need to output... those values there, sure, that shouldn't be too bad. I mean, there are only, so 30, 0, 50, 80, 30. There are only 5 zones. All right, sure. So just like forgetting about what language I'm writing in, how would I generally approach this as a programming problem? I mean, there are lots of ways. The real simple way is just to first check, like... Well, I could check each rectangle individually. I'm noticing strong horizontal banding here, and even like it's... Go away, thingy. Thank you. It's even drawn a band through this rectangle. Well, yeah, because these are different. Okay, so here's what I do. At a high level, if x less than 20... Less than, yes. If x less than 20, return 30. If x is less than 40, return 0. If x is greater than or equal to 60, return 30. Then in this slice, that's where I check the y coordinates. Alright, so I have 3 cases where I can completely ignore y. And 2 cases where I can't. Alright. So let's start with Alright, many parts not recommended here. Note. Huh. Okay, stick a note on there. Alright. First time I've actually interacted with that part. Alright, so simple inputs. Gonna start with... Are you doing that? 20? Yes. And 30 is the output. Sure. Oh, I want to actually... I can also do this. 59. Yeah, so if this fails, but this passes, then that's also in the 30 zone, just a different 30 zone. Sure. Reasonable. And plus should be... Right, and I should look at verification, of course. Okay, reasonable. I obviously will not have anything resembling enough instruction space here, so let's just go ahead and upgrade this right now. I know it's not. I'm working on it. Right. This still won't be enough. I'm expecting to have to involve another one whenever I want to read Y. And maybe even for the rest of X. But maybe not. Okay, so TLT X80. Now hold on. Well, also there's no X. I don't have to test that at all. I've already tested that. If it's not less than 20, then yeah, I've checked. Okay, so if I've arrived here in the program, then I know that it is within this range, between 20 and... Hold on, 60. I wrote that wrong. That's actually 79. Yeah, so I know I'm now in this range, so I should test for less than 40. Hang on, why am I saying 30? Right, 30 for that. 0. P1. Jump loop. Sure. So now I'm in the zone where I care about Y. So if Y is between 40 and 80, non-inclusive. TGT, okay, so I do want Y as an input. I can't have it. So hang on, at the moment this would fit into one of these, wouldn't it? It would. I think, actually, I only need one more line in here. So that's going to be... Wait, no I don't. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Not at all. I was thinking something else. Okay, so, right, I do need to... Well, no, when this happens, I want to hand this off to another module. So yeah, if you get here, move x1, p1, then you are going to be connected to this. You're going to be connected to this. Problem, you still need to know the x value. No, I don't think I can get away with this. Hang on, yes I can. Check it out. These can both connect. Alright, so you got P1 for X, P0 for Y. Sure. You know what? I think I would prefer it the other way. There. Alright, P0 for X, P1 for Y, X1 for communicating with that. Okay, so and you will... Alright, so this, the magic value here in the middle is 60. Alright, sure. So TLT, P0, 60. Now, here's the problem. XBus blocks. If I try to output to it, and you're only reading when X is within that range. Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? Probably not. Yeah, because I can't just do that. Well, I could. Alright, so you have the simple output connected to that. I don't think there's a way that I'm gonna make this work. Unless I can compact this by one line, which I may be able to. I can. Check it out. There. Right? That should work. Okay, so P0 less than 20 or greater than 79, I move 30 over here, and then I go to loop. Therefore, you do nothing. Okay, so your first action is going to be to SLX X1. This is looking pretty good. I like where this is going. All right, and then you jump to loop, which means sleep 1 and continue this. Sure. Okay, so if X is within these bounds, then I check if it's within these bounds. So less than 40, TLT P0 40, move 0 P1, yeah. And then this is not active, so therefore you just sleep and continue. Great. So then if it's in these bounds, yeah, so I still do need to know about X down here because of this split right here. This center line between 50 and 80, but that's fine. I only need to know about those two. All right, so if it is within the zone where I care about Y, I poke you to wake you up, and then I move whatever you output over to here. That way I don't have to connect this, which is out of simple pins, to the power. So tell you to wake up. Yeah, okay, so this fit very neatly into 9 lines. Cool. Let's hope this does. It might. Or I might need one of these. So I wait to be woken up. I know I'm in this range. Oh. Gross, though. I got like 6 regions, though. Okay, 80, 30, 50, 0. Alright, I see a shortcut. Within Y, 50. Outside of Y, 50 minus 50. Within Y, 80. Outside of Y, 80 minus 50. Okay, great. I can do this then. Still not sure 9 instructions will be enough, but I'll try. Alright, so, TLT P0 60. If less than, move 50 AC. Otherwise, move 80 AC. Okay, so TGTY 39. Y is P1. TGT 39. Plus TGT P1. No, TLT. P1 80. Alright, so greater than 39. So greater than or equal to 40. Hold on, less than or equal to. Hold on, which way does the y-axis go? Okay, less than 80. Why is this written this way? Okay, so 20, 40, 80. Y-axis goes bottom to top. So yeah, this is between 40 and 80, right? GT39, LT80. So if either of those are false, I sub 50, and then I move AC to X1, and then I'm done, right? That seems plausible. Okay, first one worked. Second one worked. I want to see this thing wake up. Well, you know what? I'm just going to advance and see what this does. Part not sleeping. Blocked on right. Blocked on right. Okay, so when we got here, something went very wrong. Okay, so SLX X1. Oh, I got to discard that 0 that's being moved in there. Conveniently, I have an extra instruction. Check it out. Okay, cool. 50 went in, seems happy. I think I did it with exactly 9 times 2 instructions. Ha! Take that. Oh, I'm happy with this one. Wonder how my power efficiency is going to be. I'm going to guess middlingly high. No, pretty average. Okay, production cost. Yeah, I fitted it at a 2. That was nice and tightly packed. That was very satisfying. Somebody did it with fewer lines. Probably distributed among more of these, or maybe some, like, non-code. Yeah, so, like, logic gates use 0 lines of code, right? So you could get your lines down with those, probably. Cool! Well, I'm happy with that solution. Like, just fitting exactly is super satisfying. Love it. Task verified complete. Payment en route. What a future we live in, eh? That was cool! Oh, Joe. Undocumented instruction. So I was chatting with a mate at the pub, and it comes to light those Chungsheng microcontrollers. Chungsheng microcontrollers. Ooh. We use everywhere have a secret instruction that isn't in any of the documentation. Takes the format of gen p ri, and it conveniently generates a pulse on any simple I/O pin. The signal switches on 100, then off 0 for however many time units you want, using the last two operands. Gen p x y is equivalent to move 100p, sleep x, move 0p, sleep y. Bloody hell, I could have been using this all along and saved so many instructions. Jay, did you know about this? Yes, actually it is in the documentation, the Chinese version, just like the at conditional. Oh! So, you know how I was saying I must have been missing something big in, which one was it? Tag your it. Undocumented instructions might be that thing, and like it is documented. Apparently. Okay, so if I look at... Yeah, I do recall there was some Chinese in here somewhere. It's actually probably not supplemental data, is it? No, it's not. I'm curious about something. Since this is a PDF... yeah. Where can I paste this? That would be convenient. Math coprocessor can be obtained at... Yeah, so I can peek under his sticky note. All right, let's paste in here. Math coprocessor obtains a substantial discount when purchases sufficient quantities of the MC4000 or MC6000 microprocessors. Contact our sales agents today to discuss your particular needs. We will be happy to assist you. Okay, great. Pay no attention to that. That's just copy-pasted commands I use for video editing stuff. Okay, so it's not the MC4010. I need the Chinese language MC4000 documentation. Wasn't that in here? I was sure that was in here somewhere. I know I saw a fully Chinese piece of documentation for a thing in here. I'm sure I did. I must have just scrolled right by it and not noticed. Chung Shang, show me something. Kuji, it's not that. Here we... No, PGA 33X6. That's not it. Okay, well, here's another one that's Chinese only. Is that the only one that I guess... Okay, so there's this, but that's not what that is. That's something else. Okay, I guess I don't have access to that. Only Jia does. Alright, so I'll just have to wait for Carl and Jia to tell me about stuff like this. So Gen P. Okay, so move 100p. So pin, register or integer, register or integer. Generates a pulse. Signal switches on, then off for however many time units you want using the last two operands. However many time units you want using the last... Okay. So, in one instruction, you output 100 for X time units, then output 0 for Y time units. It does sleep the whole time, so if I know I want... Alright, well, I'll come back to this if I have a need for such a thing. I'll just try and remember for now. The what? Seems like many instructions are not translated yet. Because he missed his question mark by one key. Putting an @ symbol at the beginning of an instruction causes it to execute only once. How have you been initializing code? Yeah. Yeah, okay, I see how it is. Okay, so @ is one-time run. That's fantastic. I love it. Okay, so that's definitely that's going to get a lot more use than this one. This will have use in some places, but the at sounds lovely. 3 kingdoms tokens. I shouldn't do this now. I shouldn't do this now. I'm making a mistake. I know how this game is. I budget a large amount of time for it because I don't know what's going to blow up and take like an hour of my time or more. And I don't trust this in the slightest. So anyway, I learned about some stuff. I completed a puzzle very satisfyingly. I'm happy with this. And I'll see you next time for whatever this is.